Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. We are back on Love, Featuring Marriage and Divorce Season 3. It's officially here and wow, what an episode you guys. But with that being said, let's just jump right into this recap. I'm super excited to show you guys everything. Alrighty, here is episode 1 of Season 3 and look who we have here. We have Pan Sae-hun's parents. No surprise here that they were given their first screen time of episode 1. But basically, Pan Sae-hun is actually excited for Sang-won to actually give birth, and his father's just saying calm down, he's been a brat all morning. And then we also have just this clip of him taking her scarf, which isn't really a big deal at the end of the day, it's just a piece of clothing. Alrighty, so Pan Moonho is like questioning the date of Sang-won's birth, like is it too early, like what's happening? But then he gets reminded of a wheelchair for Sang-won because she's pregnant, which I'm trying to understand, like if you're having contractions, wouldn't your baby like come out? Like wouldn't you be feeling it? I feel like she's just in the corner just like breathing to herself while these two are having a conversation about a wheelchair. But yeah, let's just move on from this scene though. And look who decided to show up, you guys. Pan Sae-hun. Also, can we all talk about him picking her up though? Like, okay, muscle strong guy, like pulling up to go save his girl because she about to give birth. Also, what is this? His cramps, my dude? Like, he happened to have cramps just like when someone is about to like have her child? Kim Dami. Exciting. Again, not use of just this new cast member or her hairstyle, but I feel like she played her role really well just for like this part. But she's basically just telling Jaya like, hey, you don't call me, like wanna have some food? And then we also have Jaya asking to go see her dad. We also have Young, and she's also been thinking about Sibun and like that poem she heard about. So damn, alright, so it's not even like what 5 minutes into the film and she's already thinking about him. Like, okay girl. Alrighty, so back to this scene again. And again guys, they're still giving them screen time. Like, are you guys happy with that? Like, I can already see like this whole season is gonna be just Sae-hun's parents yet again. They're just talking about their excitement for the baby, they should be there. And then again with this like little mini fight again, like didn't they like did this in like season 2 when they were trying to apologize? So yeah, it's just giving me like these people again, and it's like we want to see more cast members at this point. Alrighty, Moon just can't get a grip of this moment, so he's just calling Sae-hun about just every little minute of this pregnancy. I guess they're very excited. What is this scene, y'all? Like, that's all I'm asking. I'm feeling like the original actor, Sae-hun, played his part perfectly, and I feel like I don't know what the writers were doing for just this scene. I just feel like it just was lame. It had no credit. It had no like different to it. It was just the same platted paint over the same platted paint. Like that's what it really felt like, and I just did not feel like it got credited the way it did. Again, I don't know why they were trying to remake this scene. They should have just did like a different memory, and instead of just this whole he took her dignity type of thing. Like, girl, like she's pregnant now, we can't really do anything else. Alrighty, so here we have Young, and she's basically asking, I would assume, the housekeeper on how's her daughter, and she basically tells her she's at her father's house. And Young, right, I would be mad too. Like, why are you taking them there knowing that the situation of what happened between them? So yeah, I would be feeling the same way. Also, we have Dongmi telling the daughter about this. Like, oh, I thought this was Young's thought, but no, it was Dongmi. Her little evil self was thinking about basically telling Jaya about this whole situation. Which it's the parents' job to do, not you, Dami. But thanks for like suggesting that type of thought you had. You know, she's becoming little evil still throughout this season, y'all. So Jaya actually ends up leaving, which I don't blame her. Like, Young, like, we're not gonna just let her daughter just stay there, first of all, especially knowing that Yushin's freaking girlfriend is there, okay, the little mistress, let's just put that there. First of all, every episode, Ama, you're in the shower, girl, like, what are you doing in there? Luckily, she was still in the bathroom when Jaya was there, but I swear something is gonna happen. I can already feel it. Like, Jaya's gonna find out. Oh my god, I don't even want to think about it. Let's go to the next scene. Danmi actually tells Ama that Jaya been there, and Ama, she's trying to put this narrative of her bracing herself to try to tell the daughter, like, girl, bye, you're not gonna tell anybody. And Jaya's gonna be very upset even if she does find out coming from your mouth. Like, Jaya doesn't even know you yet. I do like the fight scenes Danmi and Ama always have. Like, they're always trying to like pick at each other, and again, that's just how it is for these two. I mean, nothing's changed. Alright, this scene is just short. It's just Sanwang getting her temperature checked. So, yeah, next scene. Here we have Hyeryung, Siban, and Sion together on a table, and basically, somebody hit her car, and then, y'all wrong for that. Y'all wrong for leaving Leon just alone in her thoughts. I just found this scene just a little sad. So, Gavin, she's still sad over Hydran, which he disappeared, girl. So, like, we don't even know where he is. So, he's just saying, like, you know, no news is good news. Like, he don't care. And again, I don't even know, but she does not want this wedding. Like, she says, like, she thinks she's being controlled. Which, girl, he kinda is. He kinda is controlling you in that sort of way. I lost respect for him after this when he said, don't wear makeup to your wedding. Like, why are you gonna tell a girl what to do? Like, you're already controlling her. Like, she barely even knows if she wants this wedding, but you're now gonna tell her what to wear? Like, dude. Also, can we talk about this kiss? Like, she was not for it. See, you men cannot be trying to kiss a woman if she's sad, or you're trying to just like make her happy. Just please don't kiss a woman if she is sad. Like, she don't even know if she wants to marry you. Like, leave her alone. Siban is such a gentleman. I feel like he went to go check on Lee Sion, and she already finished the bottle on her own. Like, let's be real, just with what she's going through. And he was trying to pay, but she already did. So, Lee Xian calls Hadrian, and how y'all feel? Like, yeah, he like went away, but dude, he did it to himself. Like, he really did, and she is just a soft-hearted wife. She really is. She has a strong heart. She is one of that women that she's very forgiving, and I feel bad for her. But also at the same time, he did it to himself. He did it. She didn't choose this life. He did. He decided to go be with some other woman, and now looks what is happening. I mean, do y'all even feel any remorse for this type of crying scene? I mean, I don't. I mean, like, you ran around with some other chick, and I know again she is very forgiving, and it's just how they portrayed her character. Yu Shin Yoon. I've been waiting to see this new cast member. Obviously his facial expressions can't match the original character, and his acting obviously won't be the same, but I'm gonna say he did decently just for this new husband. So he's basically just, again, rethinking about Young, something that he failed to do, you know. He didn't really love her if he's just going around with some other girl. But yeah, he's just saying he has this heart, he's gonna get this tattoo, and you know, this is fake love. Like, that's all it really was. Paimon actually came over to Yushin's house, I would say, because Dami is basically living there. But she was trying to look for her daughter, and then they just started like going at each other, you guys. Like, it was crazy. I mean, again, Dama she's been negative since the first season, so She was always wishing like this bad luck charm on Paimon. Young really knew that, and she doesn't want her daughter involved with Ama in the first place because obviously that's not her situation to be telling Jaya. Like, the grandmother just needs to relax for a moment and keep that in mind. Like, whatever Young is going through, that's between her, and I feel like the grandmother just needs to calm down. Okay, things escalated, and Young just told the whole truth. She was like, how do you feel about Yushin? How do you feel? Young was like, no mother-in-law treated their son like you did, which that was a fact. She literally like fantasized about her own son. Like, that already was weird. I'm so happy that Young finally told her this shit, because we've been waiting like literally this type of conflict to just be out in this line, and we are literally getting it in just this episode, and I am literally living for it right now. Guys, I am living for this episode, just this part. Young was like, you have feelings for him. You literally have feelings for him. And she's just trying to take out her phone, record it, and try to make it seem like she never did this. Like, girl, what? Young was like, you're the one that taught him to step out on his own wife because of the way of her things, which is like, all this is coming out and it is true. Like, oh my word, you guys. Young was like, I can relate to Ama. And then she's like, you both are the same anyway. And I'm like, oh my word. And then she slaps her. Like, Nami, you do not slap Ama, right? I mean, yeah, you spill freaking a wine glass on her, but now you're just slapping literally your daughter-in-law. Like, that is just disrespectful. If I was Young, I would have threw that vase on her, my dude. But hey, she wasn't like that. Oh my god, Ama's face when she saw that glass break was the most funniest part in this scene. Oh my god. Ama has no place to be in this, but her face was funny. Of course, Danmi is playing pretend. She's acting innocent like she always does. Like, girl, get out of here. Like, you literally slap Young, but you wanna sit here and claim to be the good girl? Please. Also, mind your business. Like, this has nothing to do with you, girl. Like, you were in season 2. Like, we already knew what your intentions were. Ama was trying to grab the phone, trying to be nosy. Like, get out of this. She has nothing to do with this scene. If Yushin's face doesn't explain all of our faces right now, I don't know what does. Like, I really don't know. Like, he's still trying to defend his mother-in-law, which I understand. But like, dude, she was in the wrong. Alrighty, so Yushin, he's just acting like his actions were just okay still. And Young, let's give her a reward for this just whole scene, okay? Like, she said some real stuff that really hit him, and he couldn't even speak half of the time. Let's be real. Like, she's really telling Yushin, like, your actions have consequences. You might not see my daughter. Like, she's being for real on this stuff. And also, Dongmi, you won't even hear from her. And Dongmi doesn't even care. Like, Dongmi, she's already been hateful anyway, so she doesn't even care either. So it's like, you're really losing to see your granddaughter over this little fight situation. I just find crazy. Yushin is really gonna lose everything because he wants to go and try to tell his daughter about Ama, when I know this was his fault. It wasn't Young's fault. It was Ama's and Yushin's fault. They're both to blame. They were in this whole situation from the beginning. Him portraying to be like this good man all the time really needs to just like end at this point. Also, this new side of Ama, now she just gave up on Yushin. Like, she just says, fuck it, like, I just seen a situation and now I'm feeling guilty. Now she's feeling like regret for what she broken, because literally she's part of it, so she did it. And it's like, you waited until practically Young's life is literally like gone to this for her to start feeling regret for what the hell she just started. Sanwon thinks her delivery won't be safe, which, again, I guess that's just on her, but we'll definitely see more in this episode. Pansahan's parents is just wishing a safe delivery. They are praying. They are really excited. They really want this baby to come. They really want a grandchild. This is what they really wanted from the beginning, even like throughout all of the seasons. Okay, Sebin is actually calling Lee Sin. And look at her in the tub, girl. Like, this is just crazy. Also, she literally just told Seban that all of the wives are divorced, that they don't even have their husbands. And I thought he knew all this information, but apparently not. In season 2, Payoung told Seban, if you guys do remember, but I guess he didn't know about the other wives just being divorced. And I think he's just being there for her. I really do ship them. I do see something that they're hopefully doing in the storyline, just if we watch more of the series. You also see Lee Sin being vulnerable to Saibon, and I find that just crazy that they're actually doing that in this episode. Saibon is really taking his shot with her, like he's like, we need to go meet, they about to talk, and it is about to get spicy. Like, are y'all feeling the like connections right now? Like, are y'all feeling it, or is it just me? So, I know a lot of people don't really like Sanwong, but you have to understand she's literally having like her first child with somebody. Her last marriage failed, it didn't work, and this is her having a baby, and she's really proud and she really just wants this child. I guess I'm just trying to be understandable for her, even though she did wrong towards the end. So Lee Sin is actually getting ready. I don't want to say date, but she's like getting all cute and stuff for Saibon. And okay, like again, I am supporting this. Like, I want them to be happy. I want her to finally be happy and stop trying to forgive her divorced husband, who is just sad because of his own mistakes. Like, let's be honest. This is like cringe, this scene, y'all. Like, we get it. Pan Xian is like in love and happy with Sanwon. He's like asking her like all these questions, and yeah, like it's just weird. Like, we don't needed this scene. Like, I don't know if anybody else wanted this scene, but we do not care. Okay, so let's just go to the next scene though. Alright, Pantheon, stop calling your parents. Like, we get it, she's in labor right now, but like, bro, every time there's like a new clip, it's just them on the phone. Like, we get it, they're excited. Like, can we just move on to like the real storyline now? Like, I just don't know how many more phone calls we can get on each clip. Like, I'm really trying to understand this. Lee Sion tells her kids that she's going to meet a friend in the neighborhood, so Lee Sion and Sabin finally meet alone, and basically he gives her supplements. And again, I'm like so shipping this. I don't know why, y'all. Comment below if y'all are shipping this, and I'm probably wrong either way, but hey, I can say what I can say. Also, he's just been so kind to her. So Saibon basically just talks about like, how's the kid? Do you still have feelings for basically who she was marrying? Because they were married for a long time, and they just basically just talk about that. And then he ends up like giving her her coat, which, guys, I'm gonna keep saying this, I'm literally shipping this. He ends up saying that like he met her or something, maybe like when they were younger. He said he will tell more. Also, the daughter, she's shipping this too. She's like excited. She's like, damn, like my mom is finally seeing something. And you know how her mother is. She's like, you know, we're just friends, that's just my coworker. So, Lee Sion's trying to sleep, right? She gets a call thinking it was Sabian, but it wasn't. It's her ex-husband talking about he can't really move his mount. Again, dudes, we do not care for this man no more. Like, I don't know what he's trying to like come back for. Like, whatever health issues he's going through, he needs to go call the doctor, not her. Like, she's not the doctor. Just because she knows somebody doesn't mean she should help you. Like, what? So Ama gets a call saying her dad died from falling off a horse. Like, they had no other reasons for his death. But okay with that. So Jaya actually can't sleep, and she wakes up and her grandfather is singing in their house. We still having this ghost situation. Like, I don't know with that, so she ends up just sleeping with her mother. And the show ends just on a drag. Like, why did they drag this whole labor out? Like, I know they were trying to make it all cute and stuff. It was like her first child. But like, they did not need to make it this dramatic. But she ends up having her child, as you guys can see. And that's how episode 1 ends. I really hope you guys like it. Don't forget to subscribe and comment below on what you guys think of this episode. And I'll see you guys next time.